My name is Alaki Ariro. I was born in Yaballo town, which is southern Ethiopia in Oromia region. For the political opinion, I left my country. I love my country. I am a business woman. I am not sit at home. Because of this, I show Ethiopian photo.
It evolved organically, I would say, through years of working, creating, collaborating, making photographs, visiting exhibitions, watching what was happening in the world, especially involving women, girls being forcibly displaced through war and conflict.
أنا بفتكر إنه المرأة عندها حضورها وعندها وجودها وعندها شخصيتها، ويعني بالضرورة إنها تشارك في المنابر الثقافية زي دي، وإنه نحن بالمشروع بتاع فريدوم ومن أتاح لنا هذه المساحة، ونحن قدر هذه المساحة، يعني إحنا بنقدر نغطي هذه المساحة لأنه المرأة بطبعها أصلا هي موجودة، يعني أنا موجودة، بالتالي أنا مفروض أكون حاضرة بأعمالي وبإبداعي وبشخصيتي، وأكون أنا زولة مميزة في المجتمع بتاعي يعني.
We really hope that this work will inspire other women and artists who've been forced to flee their homes and countries to speak out and challenge misrepresentation. We also hope that tomorrow helps move beyond the repetitive single trauma story of refugee women, so typical of what's shown everywhere. An alternative perspective on who gets to tell what story and the messages in the media that were shown.
It is great always to have that freedom to speak about yourself without thinking what people can think about me. We just showing ourselves and our story, our journey, because we had life before. We have very good life before. We were in education at the university, in work, and we was planning to remain in our land, in our houses, and our belongings, our community friends. So we had full life, but now we managed to create the new life here. So we are part of the community now. So we need to accept each other.
We saw numbers of women and girls fleeing. Those numbers were rising. We watched as more women became numbers, statistics, visually shown as one thing, a refugee. Their whole histories, identities were erased and replaced with this label. Who they are and who they were before became invisible.
حسيت إنه كل شيء تم حيروح، واللي حأحمله معي هو ذكرياتنا يلي حتتم لإلي ولزوجي ولولادي للمستقبل، حتى لأحفادنا ليشوفوا إنه نحن قطعنا مرحلة كتير صعبة لو وصلنا لهون، والشي الوحيد يلي بيحكي هي الصور، هي الذكريات. لأنه حسيت يلي نحن مرينا فيه فعلياً متجزئ، وهو في إله كان أكتر من فرع، والشجرة إلها فروع كتير، ونحن فعلاً قطعنا كتير مراحل، منا الحلوة ومنا الصعبة ومنا المفرحة ومنا اللي كانت فعلاً بتبكي. بس بالنهاية أنا حسيت الشجرة تمت واقفة، فهي أكتر شي ممكن تمثلنا شجرة عائلة.
At the core of the exhibition is the photo film Tomorrow. The artists Arifa, Nasreen, Haida, Shuke and Faiza show largely unseen personal photos that reveal their lives lived before war, how they coped during journeys of upheaval and forced displacement. They carried these photographs across borders and kept them safe and pristine in transit countries and during many years spent in refugee camps. When no photos existed, when all was lost, Faiza began again and created new digital memories with her camera phone.
Always I say, what can we do? Because if I see, for example, when I was Syria, every day we use boom, boom, boom. If I think in my mind, it's come diabetes, it's come everything, stress. But sometimes if I dancing, I forget everything. I'm happy. That is why I say, what can we do?
Tomorrow resonates with everyone. It connects everyone. Tomorrow could be better than we ever imagined, or it could also mean that war, conflict, even fire or flood due to climate change comes to your door. And then you have to leave everything you've ever known behind. Then, as Faiza says in her words, what can I do? You go.
The women's photographic collections show who she was before and who she became to survive the trauma, loss, and indignity of leaving all behind in search of safety. Hers is a view that matters, from her perspective, from her gaze. This is what is rarely seen in mainstream media.
And as a curator, for me, it's important that the organizations that support this work, particularly funders and art galleries, learn how to work with and display these artists, understand their role, and treat this work as they might do any new commission of contemporary art, and with the same care as treasured works within their collection. They might also want to collect this type of work to document our times. So we're always thinking about tomorrow, both as a promise and an uncertainty. Tomorrow is about hope, belief, resilience, resistance, and self-determination. It's about survival.
إنه بكرة هو السلام، الأمان، المحبة، الاندماج، المستقبل لأولادنا وقت اللي بتخلص الحروب وبتصير الناس كلها بتعيش بسلام ومحبة وبتنكسر كل حواجز الكره والتفرقة ونرجع نحن كلياتنا بني آدمين تحت سما واحدة ما بيفرقنا لا دين ولا بلد ولا لون ولا أي شيء ولا أي انتماء ديني.
No matter our differences, tomorrow affects us all. Tomorrow never ends.